10 on the clock, follow through is in the wrist. I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay, no time for that he say, I care about what she say, self-care like eat, pray, give thanks before I eat, pray, but tell a hater that I eat, pray, I'm like Miami where the heat stay, got the focus like a sensei, had to carve it out my own way, you ain't got the answers like Sway, Friday night just got paid, bought a coat that's just suede, leveled up like 12th grade, sweetest taboo call me Sade, Black Bandit you could call me Blade, work hard play hard that's the motto, pop pop that's the sound of the pop pop, wake up grind hard full throttle, supreme good shout out to Aristotle, team winning knows kinda hard to swallow but we all give thanks, my hollow it's automatic how we get it and we gonna keep it up, we put the focus in our cup and just go, so I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, you dig it, you dig it.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say it's gonna feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God party is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a bar that the God don't need a job. And if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson. And they went on a world conquest, tear you from me apart. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wait to make a petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me. Ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invaded world. Break what's coming out like you regular. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions. Think in the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck cock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see the future with runner jewels, ain't the shit but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
You say that you don't love me. Ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now.
From the Cream City, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we're at American Family Field. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Gregory Polanco, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Adrian Hauser gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
First pitch, 111.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. I love watching him hit. He just has a knack for getting on base. In fact, he's in the top 5 in that category in the National League. So expect him to see him work the count and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch he can handle.
Stepping up is Asdrubal Cabrera. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
0-1 the count. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Lays
Outside,
off the
that's a
sinker
ball.
here, a ball and a strike. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax. Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Fouled away. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball,
And
that's
this is
down.
downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone.
1 ball,
if a
2
pitcher's
strikes,
pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Cabrera stands at first with 1 out. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. This one's
2 balls,
outside,
2
quite a
strikes.
bit off the plate that time.
A swing and a dive! Hooray back! That one is gone!
Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. 8th home run on the season for him, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Stepping in now,
Batting
Carson
fourth.
Kelly.
The catcher, Carson
Chopper
Kelly.
foul. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Garcia. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He hasn't been leaving the ballpark with the regularity that we saw in the first half, but he's certainly done enough to keep pace and maintain his lead atop the home run leaderboard.
I think a lot of fellow big leaguers would love to be at the pace he's rolling at right now, homer-wise. But we've come to know and come to expect more.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Hit to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Next to stand in is Brian Anderson. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Drilled to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right pass.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at American Family Field. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Tyler Anderson, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now into the box, Lorenzo Kane. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kane.
Pitch on the way. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Cordero is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now to the plate, here is Christian Yelich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here 2-0. So here's Here's Eduardo Escobar. He's
Leading
2
off for
for
Pittsburgh,
7 in the series
the
so far.
shortstop.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Chopped weakly to the left. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 3.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
So now to the plate, Tyler Anderson. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. First pitch on the way. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Kane gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
The first baseman, number 20.
A high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 13 home runs and 41 RBIs. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2.
Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Anderson is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pickett and Grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
So here is Avisail Garcia. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Cordero is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Erdogan.
Next to hit is Hernan Perez. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. And it's fouled away. Down the first baseline. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They're down 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is under it. 1 away.
Now
so
batting,
with 1 gone in the inning,
baseman.
we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400 plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Windup and the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Olson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly. He flew out in his last AB. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Garcia. Still going back. Gone. And you know what they say, just late be great. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Up next for the Pirates.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One and 2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh.
We're back now for the Brewers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league. And when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
0-1.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty
Batting
impressive,
ninth.
Matt. I really like a
The
pitcher
pitcher,
that trusts
Adrian
and works off his fastball. And right there,
Hauser.
he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Adrian Hauser. He'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2
Now
strikeouts?
batting,
Doesn't get
center
much better
fielder,
than that.
Lorenzo Kane.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate
No
inning.
balls, 2 strikes.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Ball 1.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but
The
it's
count
1 and
is
2.
1 and 2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 3 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping in once again is
Leading off the
Brian
fifth,
Anderson. He collected
the
a
third
base
baseman,
hit his first time
Brian
up.
Anderson.
Now here's the pitch. Line drive base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more
The
than
right fielder,
confirms it.
number
111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of
Cordero.
that line drive.
At the plate now, Franchy Cordero. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Look
3
out.
balls,
Don't
2
want to hit him
strikes.
there. It's full 3-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter.
Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Eduardo Escobar standing in. No balls and 1 strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First offering. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Urias has it. The side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring Luis Urias to the plate.
Luis Urias.
First pitch on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 20.
Daniel Vogelback's next. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball. Was able to find a hole.
Travis Shaw is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
No, that's
over,
low.
but low. It's a ball and a strike. Vogelback leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Yeah.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch on the way. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Matt Olson. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swing and a liner. Kane able to track it down for the third out. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup
Leading
performance
off for
so
the
far.
Brewers, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit.
You take a look at the
batter,
numbers
number
up to this
3,
point. You see
second
he's only
baseman,
given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate, Hernan Perez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Hernan Perez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. And it's quickly 0-2. Garcia, base runner at first with 1 out. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Fastball right back to the mound. There's one.
That's an out.
Relay to Olson. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Carson
Wheels
Kelly.
and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a line drive. Yelich has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Next, here is Gregory Polanco, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another 0-2 home. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So here is Brian Anderson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Hey! Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The right fielder, number 16.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Ladies
Zach
and gentlemen,
Godley, a
your
right-handed
attention,
reliever,
please.
standing
Now
6'3",
pitching
gets
for
the
the
ball
Brewers.
now out of the bullpen.
Number 46, Zach Godley.
In now, Franchi Cordero, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Grounded to third. Shaw fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Your
Tyrone
attention,
Taylor
please.
is going to come off the
Pitching for
bench
the
as he'll
Brewers,
be asked to lead off
number
the bottom
15,
of inning number 6.
Tyrone Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Lorenzo Cain stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That's ball 2.
And that misses 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Again, another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Cordero is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias.
Shortstop.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he takes ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
And here's Christian Yelich now.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail in this one 3-0.
Your
Brett
attention,
Anderson
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
now
the
to start inning number 7.
Number 25.
New inning set
Brett
to get underway. And coming
Anderson.
forward now is the shortstop, Eduardo Escobar. As he'll watch a
ball.
sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Anderson has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Chopped to third.
Nope. Foul ball.
This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
He's
Flip will
out.
come to Anderson covering as they get the out at first.
Now batting, the pitcher.
1 away here
Tyler
for the Bucks in their half of the
Anderson.
7th, and that'll bring up Tyler Anderson. Jonathan India will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates.
He's
Number
ready.
6.
Here's the first pitch.
Jonathan India.
That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 9 homers, 27 driven in.
Ball.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I got
That's
a ball,
a
1
good
strike.
pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
On to first,
He's
and
out.
it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 10.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Your attention,
Anthony
please.
Santander will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the
Number
base is
25,
empty.
Anthony Santander.
Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take
Ladies
it
and
in for
gentlemen,
the 3rd
please
out.
join us
Down
for
in
the
order go the
traditional
Pirates.
seventh
But they
inning
lead it
stretch.
3-0. Anthony
defensive change
Santander
for the
is the
Pirates.
new center fielder
Now
after
playing
coming
center
on as a
field.
pinch hitter during
Number
the last
25,
half inning.
Anthony Santander. Your
Gregory
attention,
Soto
please.
will take over
Now
on the
pitching
mound to
for
start the bottom of the
Pirates.
7th.
Number 65, Gregory Soto.
Last half of the 7th here, and next the dangerous power threat,
Leading
Daniel
off for the
Vogelbach.
Brewers, the
Here's
first
a sinker
baseman,
that stays up.
number
1 ball,
20.
no strikes. And he fouls this one off. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's able to hustle his
safe.
way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for Milwaukee,
And that brings
third
up the
baseman,
left-handed hitting
Travis
Travis Shaw. 1-0
Shaw.
the count.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much
Down
because
21.
that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
2-1.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Now batting,
No,
the second
they finally
baseman,
push a run across here.
Erdogan.
Yesterday, they were shut out, so
Perez.
anytime they could score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout, looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Into the box, Hernan Perez in the dirt, and now let's see. In time as he just gets the tag down. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Brew Crew has cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
there's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Now batting, number 12.
Into the box now, number 12. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. D. Strange Gordon come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. So he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. In now is Lorenzo Fielder. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, he knows by now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Kyle Crick takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Justin Topa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the second baseman.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Garcia giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting,
Matt Olson will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Hits are even at 7 apiece. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Topa throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
I got the count
well
1-2.
Off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's out.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Olsen, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire.
Now
Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A ball and a strike.
Ball 1.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Outside, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the stretch. Back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now here is Brian Anderson, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Inside ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The set and the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Luis Urias.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's
Luis
off the plate.
Urias is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
That's ball
Now
2.
it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Fouled off. starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Christian Yelich, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 6.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball and a strike. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your
Jason
attention,
Hawkins
please.
is on his
Now
way into the ball game now,
Pirates.
as he'll be making his
Number
50th
34,
appearance of the year.
Jason Hawkins.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And looked like he really left himself open after he released. And this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're down 3-2.
Josh Hader comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
71.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Cordero.
First offering on its way. Franchy Cordero stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Off the plate, outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Eduardo Escobar is on deck. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Now at the plate, here is Eduardo Escobar, grounded out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him.
Nope.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eduardo Escobar goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Now to the plate, the pitcher,
batting,
Jason Hawkins.
Jason.
Here it comes.
Hawkins.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. They know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
Hit hard but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next from
Next up is Hernan Perez.
The second baseman.
It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Perez.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. And you can't even put a good swing on it.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Number 12.
0-1.
Plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Anderson hangs win number 11 on his line. Jason Hawkins hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up. Hey. Don't you see them? Hey. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you see them? Hey. Don't you see them? Hey. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Don't you see them? Hey. Don't you see them? Hey. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL Central, Tyler Anderson got the W, his 11th this season, helping Pittsburgh get one against the Brewers, 3-2. Their win streak continues to climb at 12 games. The Minnesota Twins halted their 6-game losing streak as they ran over the Reds, 11-3. The Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road, 12-3. The Cubs got 11 hits overall as they toppled the Rockies 11-0. The Mets combined to give up just 5 hits as they manhandled the Marlins 11-3. The Philadelphia Phillies launched 3 home runs as they took down the Nationals in Washington 10-4. The Giants put together 10 total hits as they got a road win against Arizona 9-5. The Astros hit 3 long balls as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-4. The Mariners sent 3 balls into the seats as they destroyed the Rays 12-4. The Cleveland Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 7-6. The Yankees starting pitcher, number 50, got the victory on the mound throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run as the Yankees claimed victory over the Orioles 5-2. He is currently leading the American League in wins. Liam Hendricks grabbed his 2nd win of the year, helping
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. The Buccos have played excellent baseball. Wade Miley is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the
Leading
first
off
inning.
Tonight for Pittsburgh,
and now in the box,
the
Brian Reynolds. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First to 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1.
First pitch, 7-10.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate now is Brian Anderson. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Three balls, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field.
Nick one's under it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Ball.
Trevor Story is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
In is Joey Votto now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The
He'll
first
go after
baseman,
the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Votto.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still
hit high and deep out there to left center field. And this is into the gap for Votto. Looks like extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
He throws him on the fastball there. Tyler Naquin is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jesse Winker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Reynolds is on the move for it. Still ranging back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 24 home runs for him on the season. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Nick Castellanos at the plate
batting
now.
Fourth, the right field.
Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
The 0-2 once more. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning. So stepping in is Carson Kelly, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And past Moustakas down the line, it's a fair ball.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Slow roller down the third baseline.
That's foul.
This is foul for the first strike. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball.
Kelly aboard here at first with nobody out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Batting seven.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. Two batters, two base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Santander hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Castellanos the catch, tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The pitcher.
Up next for the Buccos, Zach Gallen. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Votto into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with two away, but not to be as we get another look. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this.
Leading off
stepping
for the
in,
Reds,
Eugenio Suarez.
the shortstop.
He drove in two of their three runs in that ball game yesterday.
Suarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. A little low. It's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Hot shot down the line. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one.
Batting seven.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson.
This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager.
No strike.
Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Max Schrock. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-0 to him now. Barnhart stands at first with one out. 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Miley.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
That's a foul ball.
And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
That's
one there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
The first baseman,
So runners in the
19.
corners with two gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a ball lined to the left side.
That's foul.
This will land in foul territory. Still 1-2.
Hey, that's just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Zach Gallen. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
1 away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's on his horse. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. So with the runner safely at third with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. No balls and a strike to count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are now tied at 2.
Trevor.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball
We're
and a strike.
11, 1-1.
And it's 1-2.
We're playing 12, 1-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Fielded cleanly. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings.
Leading off for the Reds.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Tyler Naquin. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Number 33
is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Up next, Nicholas Castellanos. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Castellanos, playing here in his age 29 season, was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to Olsen. Will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We're through 3 here in the Queen City. It's now... Digging in will be Matt Olsen. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Matt
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Well, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, D-Roy. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
So now to the plate, Carson Kelly. He grounds it sharply to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So here's Eduardo Escobar. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down out there. And this will bang up against the wall. And the runner is in from second. And a relay to the plate.
No, he's in
won't
there.
get him.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rosario hits a little over the 270 mark. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Anthony Santander, the next to bat, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach.
So the next at bat will be Zach Gallen. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes as he drives a liner to right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 5 and the Reds 3. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Eugenio Suarez.
The shortstop, Eugenio Suarez.
First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. Story brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker.
Now here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there.
Now
left-handed batter
second
going down the
baseman.
third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
0-2.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Ready with another 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Wade Miley, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. Barnhart, the runner at first with 2 gone. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Fouled off. One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
No.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 one more time. On the ground to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They're still down 5-3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
The third baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Trevor Story steps in now. Popped him up. Schrock calls for it. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Now batting.
One down with a runner at second. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the belt, the pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-0 home. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now to the plate, Carson Kelly, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto. And the pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Bouncer up the middle. Story scoops it up. And there's 1 down now.
The center fielder,
ready now is
12.
Tyler Naquin. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Naquin.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Good curveball, strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Count is
1 ball,
1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And another foul ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he fouls this one off. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 2-2 offering.
Full count, 3 balls.
Hey,
2
this
strikes.
has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's
Take your
ball
base,
4.
ball 4.
The left fielder,
Jesse
number
Winker
33.
is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Winker.
Popped straight up. Gallen is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Nick
The right fielder,
Castellanos
number
now,
2.
and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2
Castellanos.
strikeouts on his line so far.
And it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Naquin at second. Castellanos on at
Play
first
12.
with 2 down.
1 ball, 2
strikes.
strikes.
And 2 strikes now. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Naquin is on his way home. Safe at the plate. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
The batter, number 7.
Eugenio Suarez. He'll go after the
Eugenio.
first pitch and bounce it into foul
Suarez.
territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Again, another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the.
Your
Carson
attention,
Fulmer
please.
takes over to start the
Now
6th
pitching
inning on the
for
mound.
Reds. Number 41.
Into the box, Eduardo
Garcia.
Escobar. Previously
Fulmer.
against Carson Fulmer, he's 2 for 4. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
1-2. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing
Now
on the left
batting.
side of the infield.
The left fielder,
1 away. So
Eddie
a good job to get the out there,
Rosario.
but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Comes set and the 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back.
12,
It's
1 ball,
1-2
2
now.
strikes.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting.
So
right
now
fielder,
into the box is
Anthony
Santander.
Santander.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Your
Gregory
attention,
Polanco
please.
will get the call
Pitching
here as he'll
for
hit for the
Pittsburgh.
pitcher.
Number 26, Gregory Polanco.
First pitch on the way.
Ball.
The average entering play at 301. Home runs up to 30 now and 61 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hit.
Ladies
Quinn
and gentlemen,
Priester will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Number 84,
Gregory Polanco
Quinn
stays in the game after
Priester.
pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Tucker Barnhart is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
We're playing 11.
The 1-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
now batting, second baseman.
Here it comes. Max
No,
Schrock
that's a ball.
is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Runners on the move for second. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound and wondering what just happened.
Your attention,
Number
please.
4 will grab a bat and hit for the
Reds.
pitcher here.
Number 4.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
One strike.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Everyone knows that
Now
this guy's
batting,
numbers are
first
not where
baseman.
he wants them to be
Go
so
ahead.
far this
Ball.
year, but you never know about that swing.
One
he
ball,
looked fluid
no
and
strike.
confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Oh, now that play fires me up right
batter,
there. Just an
the center
absolute
fielder,
dime of the throw
Tyler
from the outfield. Doesn't get
Ware.
any better than that. You know what? Hats off to the catcher right there. Great job at the dish to handle the throw and get the tag down on him. And they pretty much had to be perfect to cut him down right there.
Offered and missed. Here's the throw.
0-1.
Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 6-5. TJ Antone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70.
Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next, it'll be Brian Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
1 strike.
5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
2 balls.
2-2.
2 strikes. Ball.
And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Trevor Story. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit on the ground toward the left. Moustakas has it to second for 1. Lila Devato's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Here's the first pitch to him.
Jesse.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far this season, Winker is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The right fielder.
In now for the Reds, Nicholas Castellanos. Over 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now it'll be Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A little bouncer.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Reds are down in order as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Amir Garrett's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Reds, number 50, Amir Garrett.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. behind 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Standing in now, Eduardo Escobar. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. Barnhart. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
The shortstop.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone!
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Tucker Barnhart is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
The batter, the second baseman,
Cincinnati, Max Schrock. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Mike Freeman, please. Summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Mike
as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Freeman stands at 6 foot even. That's left, throws right. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of super.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Reds 7 and the Pirates 5. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
63. Sean.
Now to bat, Eddie Rosario. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Jonathan India will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Pittsburgh. Number 6.
From the stretch. This he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 9 homers, 27 driven in. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Schrock has a play. 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1-1.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brian Reynolds. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's a drive out to left center field. Rosario rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Now
so much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Next for Pittsburgh.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy.